Hello, my name is Charlie McCormick and I'm the president of Schreiner University. And I'm delighted to tell you about the 5-year strategic planning process that we're about to kick off here at Schreiner and invite you to be a part of that process in either a very explicit way or perhaps from the sidelines if you choose. But however you choose to participate, I encourage you to be involved, be knowledgeable, be informed, and understand where it is we're going and how we're going to get there. I invite everybody's participation in the strategic planning process, whether you've been here a long time or a short time. For those of you who've been here at Schreiner for a long time, you have a wealth of experience to know what we've tried before, what the outcomes of those attempts were going to be, and perhaps what was successful and what was unsuccessful. For those of you who've only been here for a short time, you have a very important perspective as well. You'll be able to bring to this process very fresh eyes, and you can help us think about questions we perhaps had never thought about before. So starting now and up until October 19th, the campus community will join together in a variety of town hall meetings to talk about who we are and who we want to be. We'll have a strategic planning development committee that will dig into all the available data that we could gather, and they're going to make this information available to you both on our website and through a series of videos that distill some of that information into perhaps a more user-friendly form. We encourage you to look at this data in whichever format is preferable to you, and then come to those town halls to really talk about the brutal facts of Schreiner University. Who are we? What do we do well? What do we not do well? And then be ready to discuss as well, where do we want to go? Who do we want to be at the end of this 5-year process? By October 19th, after a full day retreat with our Board of Trustees, who will have all the information both from the data as well as from the conversations we've had around campus, we'll be able to have our vision articulated as well as the strategic planning priorities articulated. And then beginning on October 20th and taking us through the holidays and a little beyond, we'll actually begin to have the plan developed. That is, if we know where we're trying to go, what are the steps we need to take in order to get there? Once again, we'll have a series of town halls that will allow you to look at this plan as it's in development and provide your feedback and comment and criticism. We intend to have a penultimate draft to the Board of Trustees at their February 2018 meeting. And then from there until the May board meeting, we'll make the final enhancements to the plan and once again pass it around to a variety of campus constituencies so that they can help us make it more authentic and a better plan. Then at the May 2018 meeting, we will present the final plan to the Board of Trustees, and it's our hope and intention that at that point they will give it a final approval and we will begin implementing the plan in summer of 2018. As a 5-year strategic plan, that means that this plan will conclude in our 100th anniversary year, which is 2022 and 2023. And we anticipate that that year will be tremendously fun and very exciting for all sorts of reasons, particularly because it's Schreiner's 100th anniversary, but also because we'll be able to see the distance and growth we've achieved through the strategic planning process. Now, some of you have probably heard that we've started a new admissions growth initiative really beginning this summer. And I want to make sure that you understand that the admissions growth initiative is not the strategic plan. What the admissions growth initiative intends to do is help us to operate at full capacity. And in fact, in order to operate at full capacity in some areas, we'll have to increase our residence hall space. And you've probably seen some ground being broken out by the apartments, which will help us accomplish that. But fundamentally, the admissions growth initiative is about helping us secure the necessary resources we need in order to maintain our base operations while at the same time investing in all of those strategic priorities that we think will take us to our next level of excellence. So the admissions growth initiative is very important and it's key to the accomplishment of our strategic plan, but it's not the strategic plan itself. That's something you'll work alongside all of us on in the months to come. So I ask you, as part of this process, to exercise brutal honesty. We must know who we are if we're going to know where we're going. I ask you to be bold, and I ask you to be ambitious for Schreiner University too. Continue to believe in this place and its possibility and its potential. On Schreiner's front gate is carved into stone a phrase you've seen 100 times, 1,000 times, maybe 10,000 times. Enter with hope. That's what we're asking you to do in this strategic planning process. Bring us your hopes for your office and your division, for this university, for higher education. Let us be brave enough to hope and plan that tomorrow at Schreiner will be even better than it was yesterday and better than it is today. Thank you, and let's get to work.